So Comic-Con is coming up, and normally, well, like for at least the last 15 years for me, my life has been about a countdown to the next Comic-Con, and going to Comic-Con every year is one of the highlights of every single year. Now, slowly over the years, CinemaCon has kind of replaced Comic-Con as my favorite thing to go to every year, but still, I love Comic-Con. Most people do. All the studios go, and in particular, the fans are always really looking forward to what Marvel and DC are going to bring, and as well as some other big high-profile films. But with the writer's strike going on, and with the potential of a looming actor strike, it's put a lot of things in flux, and a lot of people have announced that they're not going. But one of the big question marks has been, will DC go? Will James Gunn go and bring a slate of DC announcements and to kind of piggyback on the announcements of what the projects that are coming up, give some more information about all those sorts of things? And well, I guess the clock just ran out. Because with the writer strike going on, and with them still not knowing if there's going to be an actor strike going on, which means no showrunners, no writers, no actors can appear to promote these things, I guess they just decided they're not going either. This story has been running that James Gunn has announced that he will not be going to Comic-Con this year. The specific thing came from his Twitter account where somebody asked him, "Are you going to Comic-Con?" To which James Gunn responded, "I won't be there this year, but probably next." All right. Look, a lot of us thought, including me, especially me, that they were going to go to Comic-Con this year, notwithstanding a writer's strike or a potential actor strike. This was all contingent upon hopefully those strikes being averted. But that they were going to go this year, that they would announce who the new Superman is, they would announce who the new Batman is, they would unveil a bunch of information about these projects we know that are coming up in phase 1 of his new DCEU and all this kind of stuff. And that's obviously gone by the wayside. The first real clue was a few days ago when they publicly announced who Superman and Lois Lane are going to be, with David Cornsweet and Brosnahan as being Superman and Lois. And a lot of people asked, well, wait a minute, Comic-Con's coming up. Why didn't they wait to announce this at Comic-Con? Well, now we know why, because they're not going to Comic-Con. And I get it. And for DC, it's actually especially understandable, because not only is, the writer strike going on and a potential actor strike, but on top of that, really, James Gunn's DCU doesn't really get rolling until 2025. So they've got a lot of time between now and when those projects start coming out. Now, the other thing that's interesting is what kind of a condition this leaves Comic-Con in. Because you remember this graphic that Ray made the other day, right? We already knew on the one hand of the aisle, we already knew Netflix isn't going, Disney's not going, Lucasfilm isn't going, HBO's not going, Marvel Studios isn't going, Sony isn't going, and Universal isn't going. And now we could add DC to that list. Now, it should be mentioned that there is going to be a DC presence at Comic-Con, animation, comic books, some games, things like that. But the big studio stuff of DC, they are not going to be there this year.
Well, they have 2 more movies left on their, or at least a DCEU slate.
Yeah.
What does that say? Comic-Con is like a big promoting place, marketing place. What does it say about those last 2 movies?
Yeah, because we still got Blue Beetle, right? And we still got Aquaman. And if the performance of Black Adam, Shazam 2, The Flash, Harley Quinn, Suicide Squad, if the performance of any of these films in 2018 is an indicator, these 2 movies need all the help they can get. Blue Beetle and Aquaman 2 need all the help they can get.
And what's strange to me is the first Aquaman was the highest grossing DCEU film, right?
Yeah, back in 2018, crossed the $1 billion mark.
And they're not even going to show anything from that movie at Comic-Con. That is so strange to me.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on, if there's an actor strike, then you can't have Jason Momoa there. You can't have any of the actors there. It's hard to promote it without the actual talent being there.
Can you see them dropping special footage at least? And not being there, just dropping special footage?
100%. I can 100% see them, because we've seen Marvel and DC do something like this before in the past, where during Comic-Con week, they may drop a brand new sizzle trailer of Aquaman. They may drop a brand new trailer of Blue Beetle. I could see them doing something like that. But yeah, man, this is a big blow, not for the brand new DCU, but it's a blow to the remaining two films of the DCEU, because if any two films really needed the pump, the hype machine that Comic-Con can deliver, it's those two films. So we're just gonna have to see how that all shakes out. We want to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. From the gas pump to the grocery store, your utility bills and favorite streaming services, inflation is everywhere. Seriously, make it stop. Thankfully, there's one company out there that's giving you a much needed break. It's Mint Mobile. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know that ever since I switched to Mint Mobile, I've been saving almost 70% a month over my old phone plan. For people looking for extra savings this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All of their plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea. Guys, the question is for you. What do you think about all this? James Gunn is saying he's not going to Comic-Con this year. Do you think that's crazy that even if they have no writers and no actors and nothing else, just James Gunn on stage could be enough? Do you think this is a good move considering the fact that they can't have any showrunners, any writers, possibly any actors, and the fact that their movie franchise really doesn't get going until 2025? Or maybe you think they absolutely should be there just to promote Blue Beetle and Aquaman 2, these two big movies still coming out this year. However you guys feel about this, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks for checking out our video. Make sure you do all the standard stuff, subscribe to the channel, click the thumbs up button, leave a comment down below. But remember, we do a daily show as well that you can find on your favorite podcasting app of choice, the John Campea Show podcast. Find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice.